Hello folks, Paul here once again with another video for you. This one is how to clean a leather hose. The process is pretty simple. What you see before you are some of my actual leather and unwashable hoses, and after every session with one of these hoses, I blow out all the smoke, disconnect it from the hookah, and hang it over like the bar in a closet or a coat rack or coat hanger or something like that, so that the ends are pointed toward the ground. This allows moisture to come out of the hose more easily, and obviously if you hang it in a drier environment, that's much better for you. Don't put this in your bathroom or something like that. That's a bad idea. Remember, moisture is your enemy. So you let it dry entirely, and then you do something pretty violent. What I'm doing is taking the hose, doubling it over in my hand, and smacking it against the hard surface. You don't want to beat it so hard that you're damaging the exterior. I know some people like to put down like a piece of carpet or a jacket or something else soft so that you're not going to scratch the leather on the outside of the hose. What this is doing is breaking up the particles on the inside that have adhered to the actual hose, but you're not running any water through it. You're just breaking it off of the interior wall. The next part of this is you take it in between your two hands and kind of go through the motions of the hose. You roll it around, you bend it and twist it without crimping it and without damaging it. This further breaks up the residue and allows you to eventually take it out of the hose. Now, the final step is pretty simple. All you do is you put your mouth on the mouthpiece and you blow air through. This should help to push out all of those little particles that have now dislodged themselves. I know some people really enjoy using an air compressor because air compressors offer much more pressure than your lungs can. And from what I've heard, that does a really good job clearing out these hoses, but I've never really seen that to be, worth it. I've never really seen that to be necessary because I find that this process works really well. Now, as you can see here, all this particulate matter that's on the paper, that is the built-up residue from inside the hose. It is not pleasant. If you've ever been smoking on a hose and you've been hitting the tongue with tiny little particles, then it's either residue from previous smoke sessions or, much worse, it could be rust. Now, to prevent rust, you need to clean your hoses like this pretty regularly. You need to give them time to dry out properly, otherwise the moisture is just going to stay inside the hose and make it deteriorate. So that's about it. This is Paul for Hookah.org saying thank you very much for joining us. Please go down below, like and subscribe. Give us that thumbs up. It really does help us out. It helps me to know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future and helps me to determine what kind of guides you guys are in need of. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us, and happy smoking.